Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the audience. Welcome to another episode of Track by Track Album Review, where I bust an album's balls and determine whether or not it's good or bad. And folks, I have yet another classic for you up my sleeves today. Released in 1984 from metal giants, Iron Maiden comes their fifth studio album, Powerslave. Just a perfect all-around record, and every aspect kicks all the fucking ass and takes all the fucking names. Perfect album, just wonderful. But now, before we get into this review, let us delve deep into the background of the band before we talk about this. Now, Iron Maiden have released their debut album just only 4 years prior to this and have made a name for themselves with albums such as Number of the Beast and Peace of Mind. But this album right here forever cemented their legacy, rubbing shoulders with the likes of Judas Priest and Black Sabbath. They became international metal superstars in the process. And let's not forget, this album also caused the World Slavery Tour, a 180-day concert tour that also gave birth to one of the most famous albums of all time, live I should say, Live After Death. But we'll talk about that later down the road. Right now, let's discuss this fucking battering ram of awesomeness. Now, how do you open a such monumentous album like this? You open up with Aces High. Ah, yes, Aces High, a fast balls out track that just fucking throws a gust of wind right in front of you. Amazing track, great way to start off this album with just a fucking bang, just non-stop flight, literally too, as this song is about a Spitfire pilot in the Battle of Britain. Simple enough, it's a great track too. Now let's actually dissect this track. So we begin with an opening segment that is just a slow build leading up to the main riff of the song, and you get, it's like going uphill on a roller coaster. Just that build up of excitement going up, stop. And then, like a 747 flying directly above you. It's that fucking powerful. Just some fucking excellent stuff right there. And also, the thing I love about this song, when the air raid siren himself, Bruce Dickinson, calls in, when he sings his verses, the guitars also correspond with his lyrics, which is pretty weird, but I like it nonetheless. So when Bruce Dickinson sings, like, na 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 na, the guitars also do the same thing. There goes the siren that warns of the air raid. There comes the sound of the gun sending back. And shall we not forget the lead up to that chorus? Just awesome shit right there. Bruce Dickinson saying random stuff. It feels like fucking planes just swooping right past you, and bullets just swooping right past you. It's great, awesome shit right there. And let's also not forget that also the build up to the chorus where Bruce Dickinson sings "Run, Live to Fly." It feels so fucking epic and powerful. It's just great. Run, live to fly. Amazing fucking shit. And let's not forget the solos, man. Those fucking solos. Just, oh my god, they're amazing. Just from the ultimate guitar duo twin soul team of Dave Murray and Adrian Smith, and one of my favorite guitar duos of all time. And this song shows you as to why they're my favorite. Just awesome. Great shit as always. What a way to open this fucking album with just a fast-paced track about war. Great shit as always from Maiden. And also, to give credit to where credit's due, drumming is nice and fast, although it doesn't really change that much, but what do you expect for a fast track like this? Fine. And oh my god, that Steve Harris bass just fucking traveling at the speed of light. It's so fucking fast. It's amazing. Everyone does their part here well in the song. It's great, and I cannot wait for the rest of this album. As we move on to the album's first single, track number 2, 2 Minutes to Midnight. And now we move on to 2 Minutes to Midnight, a song about nukes, warfare, and all that good shit. And it opens up with that fucking iconic riff. Great stuff as always from Mr. Adrian Smith. And then it goes from a drum fill into the main part of the song. Fucking kick ass. And as I said before, this song is about nukes and warfare, but it does have some pretty interesting and thought-provoking lyrics, such as, "We have a job for the war machine, and we feed it with our babies." Pretty good shit as always. And let's not forget that fucking epic chorus. 2 minutes to midnight. 2 minutes to midnight. Awesome fucking track. These first 2 songs are really arena songs where everyone can just sing along and have a good fucking time. Awesome fucking shit. And let's not forget those solos, man. Those fucking solos rock. In particular, Adrian's is probably my favorite here on this track, where when he starts, it slows down, and it's just like mellow and sorrow, and then just almost silent, and then it comes back, builds up, back, and then drum fill, we're back into the main portion of the song. Fucking awesome and kick fucking ass. I love this track. It's amazing. And at the end of the song, where Bruce Dickinson chants, "Midnight, midnight, 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 it's all night." Awesome. Just plain and simple fucking Maiden track. It's always wonderful to listen to, and one of my favorite Maiden songs of all time. And now we move on to track number 3. Lost for Words, Big Aura. And now we move on to the instrumental track of this album, Lost for Words, Big Aura, which I have literally no fucking clue what that means. I'm guessing either it's a joke or some Egyptian gibberish. Whatever, just ignore the title for right now. Just look at the track itself and you will be fucking amazed. A fantastic instrumental track and one of my favorites of all time. Although technically it's not an instrumental track because the song opens up with Nickel McRae, the band's drummer, saying 1, 2, 3. So technically not an instrumental because there's some speaking, but this is just blurred. It's fine, just ignore it. Then we get into that main riff. Fucking hell, it feels like an adventure, really. And with the signature Steve Harris gallop, it's just awesome. Although it's not the fast Steve Harris gallop, like, say, Run to the Hills, but it's a nice little head-bobbing gallop. It's great. It's awesome. And at this point of the song, I really start to notice the beat/bass drums of Nickel McRae. I can hear them pretty clear. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because there's no vocals on this song, but I can hear them pretty clear, and I'm not complaining. Just awesome drum work from him as always. And then we transition to the solo part, which, not a bad solo. It's there to do its thing, but, not that impressive. But then we just move on to the fucking, one of my favorite parts of the song, the twin guitar solo, where it just, oh my god, it's so powerful and good. And then we move on to the build-up sort of thing, where it's kind of building up, and the drums go. Great stuff. But then build up, and then just right into the main portion of the original song. Fucking hell. Awesome shit right there. I love this song to death. It's fucking awesome. Great instrumental, and man, already these 3 tracks, I'm certainly impressed with this album. Just keep throwing stuff at me. I'm ready. Just keep throwing stuff at me. now we move on to track number 4, the shortest track on this album, clocking in at a total of 4 minutes and 6 seconds. But it's a pretty good, fast song. And it opens up with that riff, that hypnotizing riff that just pulls you in and then just pushes you all the way back when the other instruments come in. Bloody hell, it's just awesome. And this song is about a man just beating the shit out of things with a wooden sword in medieval times. Simple enough, but yet fucking effective. And that chorus, man, that fucking chorus, it's so great. And really, Bruce Dickinson hits those high notes, especially at the end. It's great stuff. Awesome. And then we move on to the solo part, but there's no really a solo, but a double twin guitar solo. And may I say, they're fucking fantastic. I love just amazing chemistry between these two guitars. Awesome shit. Then we come back full circle with that chorus again at the end. Great stuff. I fucking love it. Awesome. And that's really all I have to say about it. An interesting track, but definitely not my favorite on this album. But nonetheless, it serves its purpose, and it serves its purpose well. Then we move on to track number 5, The Duelists. Then we move on to track number 5, The Duelist, which doesn't open up with some riff. It just goes straight into the fucking thing. Every instrument chimes in, straight into it. No bullshit. And this song is about two guys dueling, and that's really all I can say about it. Lyrically wise, this song is not interesting, but sound wise, kick ass. But I will give props to that chorus, though. It is pretty catchy. The O's. Fantastic. But let's get to the real meat of the song, ladies and gentlemen. The amazing wizardry between the twin guitars. Awesome. We get some double solos, and then Dave Murray and Adrian Smith just fucking trade solos back and forth at each other. It's just awesome. Great stuff. Like they're trying to out-duel each other, but they cannot because they are both equal. Just fucking superb. Amazing track, musically wise. Lyrical wise, skip. But like I said, come for the solos, and that's about it. Amazing chorus though, but other than that, not much to say. But man, those solos. Now we move on to track number 6, Back in the Village. And now, ladies and gentlemen, track number 6, Back in the Village, which is actually a sequel to an earlier Maiden song, believe it or not, called The Prisoner from the Number of the Beast album, both of which revolve around a TV show of the same name, The Prisoner, which was from the late 60s, and deals with a man trying to escape a village, where this song gets its name, Back in the Village. And like a lot of songs on this album, it opens up with the riff, and then the other instruments come in. And just like, you know, Flash of the Blade or Aces High, it goes from a drum fill into the main portion. And fucking hell, it's incredibly fast. I don't know if it's more faster than Aces High, but it's probably, they're neck and neck with being the fastest song on this album. And my oh my, it's just really fast. And like I said, this song is about a TV show, a man trying to escape a village, but fucking hell, I don't know what the hell Bruce Dickinson is trying to get with these fucking lyrics. Like, they're just wacko shit, insane lyrics, like about chasing chickens and black hole spinning. I don't know how those two things relate, but you might as well go along with it because it's just so fast-paced and just awesome. You're just like, okay, yeah, let's keep going with this. It's, oh my god, and that chorus too. Back in the village, again in the village. And may I add, the second version and third version of the chorus opens up with a fucking bloody scream from the air raid siren himself. great shit. Just give more to this batshit insane song that it is. Awesome. It's just great. And I love the intro to the solos where all the instruments just stop except for Adrian. He keeps going with that amazing fucking riff. And then more twin guitar work and solos again. And these awesome fucking solos. Just trading them back and forth with each other. Like, you really think you could beat me? I'll show you. Awesome. I love it. Just amazing work as always. And then we get back into the main part of the song with Bruce Dickinson saying more about anything, really. If he sees it, he'll talk about it. And then just the last chorus, that fucking outstanding scream, just ow. And this song also has a callback to the original prequel to this song, The Prisoner, where they share the same line of, I am not a man, I am a number. Awesome callback to that. It's amazing. I love this song. It's awesome fast-paced track that's just actually balls out insane, really, with the lyrics as well. Great shit. Awesome. And then we move on to the Titanic title track, Powerslave. Now we move on to the title track, Powerslave. And how do you begin this? With a fucking haunting, spooky intro of ghosts howling and that heart beating. And then that drum fill. Right into the main riff. Awesome fucking riff. One of my favorites of all time. It just awesome. It feels like Gallop, really. It's just awesome. And even though this song talks about Egyptian things like Osiris and pyramids and all that fucking shit, this song is actually about Bruce Dickinson, who feels like he is being a slave to the music and the songs, and just he can't handle it. And like in the song, he talks about being a slave to death. So comparing music to death, there you go. Awesome stuff though, and it's a really clever way to disguise this, actually. Fair play to you, man. And those fucking choruses, man, just beginning with the ahs, and then Bruce rambling on about why he is the power slave. Great stuff. Tell me why I had to be a power slave. And now we move on to the solos. I swear, man, it's gotta be in the top 10 solos of all time for me. But let's actually introduce them. So the song slows down and you get a deserty feel with acoustic guitars and the bass guitar, and it's just a nice little harmony. And it really does feel like you're inside a fucking pyramid. And then the drums come in, and then you just hear this, like, solo start to slowly pick up. Ever so slowly. Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up. And then wham! Fucking awesome. Just rip, roar, just, it's fucking awesome. And then how do you keep this going? Well, you throw in Adrian Smith as well. Awesome fucking solos from both of them. And I actually congratulate you. I salute both of you. Fucking hell, they're fucking awesome. But all good things must come to the end, and we get back to the original riff of this song with a fucking drum fill. Just right back into it. Awesome transition. Fucking amazing. Just, it's great stuff, and I fucking love it. Just awesome fucking track. Amazing title track, and it honestly might be the song of this album, but don't say that just yet, for we have one more song to go through, and that is the 13-minute-long epic Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. But the sun always has to set, and this album has to fucking close. But it closes with one of the greatest epics I ever had the pleasure of listening to, the 13-minute long epic Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. A fantastic epic track. But don't let that number fool you, ladies and gentlemen. This track is relatively easy to listen to, as it's broken up into 3 different sections. The beginning, the middle, and the end. Simple enough, but let's actually delve deep into the song. We open this song just straight away, no bullshit, right into the main riff. Like, no just starting guitar, all the instruments come in. It's great. And shall we talk about the subject of the song? This song is actually based on a story of the same name, where it details a mariner on a ship that kills an albatross and causes Ghost to kill the rest of his crew except for him, as he lives on to tell the tale of how he killed an albatross as a curse. Sure, why not? It's something, but Maiden fucking perfect this song. Just awesome grand tale to tell about. And I love how at the end of each verse there's like a little guitar part. Amazing stuff. Just awesome twin guitar riff from both these fine gentlemen. Amazing fucking stuff. And now we're slowly transitioning from section 1 to section 2 as we get back with at the end of each verse, sailing on and on and on and on the sea. Epic stuff. It really does feel like you're traveling on the ocean. Just, I'm the fucking captain. Let me do what I please. Awesome. Just great stuff. And we get some quotes from the book where it talks about water filling up the ocean. I don't remember the whole quote. I should probably do more research, but whatever. I mentioned it at least. And then we get the transition from 1 to 2 with just stop. And then the vocals pick in. And then when Bruce Dickinson's done with this verse, the music element comes back in. There goes the mariner, there comes a ship on the lake. And then when Bruce Dickinson talks about sea, and then all the instruments come in, it just feels like a really true epic. It just feels like, I'm getting fucking umped up for this. And then just when Bruce Dickinson is done singing, just, oh my God, how fucking fast it is. Just, oh my God. It's like with Steve Harris's bass, it's like a fucking jumping flea on fucking cocaine. Just bouncing, 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 bouncing. It's fucking awesome, just how fast and ridiculous he is. And then we move on to section 2 of the song. And then all the instruments just die down. Just stop. And then silence. And then do 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 do. That awesome bass riff from Steve Harris. So calming and relaxing. And then with the fact that you have boat creaking noises and ocean sounds just going along with it, it feels like you're actually underwater. It's so like calming and relaxing. Just, you know, how you transition from that great oomph from the first part, and now you're just like, ooh, laid back now. It's just nice, calming, and relaxing with that bass line. And then we get another quote from the book, which I don't remember as before, but whatever. And then the bass slowly starts to pick up a bit, you know. Just nice and easy, though. Nice and easy. Da, 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 da. Stop. And then it comes back in. And then you're taken back from your state of relaxation, and then you come back, and then you're like, oh yeah, it's fucking coming, isn't it? And then the guitars and drums come in, and then Bruce Dickinson sings about bullshit, as always, about boats and whatever. And then he says, then the spell starts to break. And that's when it fucking just like a gust of fucking water just rushes at you. Amazing. And then we get back into the third section of the song. Just, oh my god, it's so powerful when the guitars come back in. Oh my god. And the solos, man. The solos just fucking surf on that wave of water. Just awesome. They feel so fucking powerful and awesome. Always a pleasure to hear these two fucking do their fantastic work. And then we move on to one of my favorite parts of the song, the twin guitar solo, where they just go. Awesome stuff. It feels like you're on a fucking ocean, just on a fucking ship, just sailing through the seas. It really does feel that fucking powerful. And then we do a callback to section 1 into section 3, though. And then we get back to the original main riff of this song. Just awesome full circle back to this. And then we get the story of the mariner coming back to his home and forced to tell the tale of how he killed a bird at sea. Why the fuck not, you know? And then Bruce Dickinson says, on and on and on. And that's when the song ends. It just fades away, giving it an eerie-like fucking atmosphere that just brings you goosebumps all around your fucking body. Perfect fucking epic song. I couldn't change this even if I wanted to. It's just fucking perfect all around. Everything about the song is just excellent, and I love it. It's a great way to close out this album. That, holy hell, that just was fucking amazing. And then this song just fucking throws it through the roof. Amazing. Just everything about this album is perfect. But now we must move on to my final thoughts and conclusions about this album. Transition. So that was 1984's Powerslave, a just fantastic record, and honestly, one of my favorites of all time. It's very close to being my favorite heavy metal album of all time. It's probably in the top 3, and almost probably in the top 10 of my favorite musical albums of all time. It's just so fucking good. It really is. It's just a fantastic, album to listen to, and I only had to listen to it once. It was that simple and great. You have the fast tracks, like Back in the Village and Aces High, and you have like the actual tracks based on the lyrical elements like 2 Minutes to Midnight and Powerslave, and just all around amazing guitar work and just awesome bass work from Steve Harris and fantastic vocal performances from Bruce Dickinson. All amazing. Everyone does their part to perfection. It's fucking awesome, and I love this album. If I had to give it a number out of 10, probably 9.8. It's very close, except for some weak spots in some songs, but and what you gonna do about it? It's that close. Might as well just be fucking proud of it. And if I had to rate every track, least to greatest, I probably had to go with Flash of the Blade. A nice, interesting track, and it has its place in the album, and it does its job perfectly, but not my favorite. Next will probably have to be The Duelist. Lyrical-wise, not impressive song, but the solos are really, really what's the most important thing about the song. I'm probably have to put Aces High next. A nice fucking awesome intro to this album, but it's not my favorite Maiden track of all time, although it has grown on me since. And then I'll probably have to say Back in the Village. It feels like a watered-down version of Aces High, but superior, though. And I just love it because it's just nonstop, insane bullshit at its finest. Amazing. Then we have Lost Forwards, Big Aura, a fantastic instrumental track, just awesome. Then I'm gonna have to say 2 Minutes to Midnight. Simple song about nukes and warfare, good enough. Ooh, and then these next two. Powerslave, probably. And even though it has one of my favorite solos of all time, it's just, I don't know. I love these songs to death, but it's just kind of feel like, which one? And now it's all with Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, a fantastic epic, just wonderful, amazing song. And that's Powerslave, a 9.8 out of 10. Awesome. In the books, and we're done. So what'd you think about this album? Put it in the comments down below, and maybe I'll read it. And if you want me to review a movie or album of your choice, just also put it down there in the comments below. I'll try to get to everyone as soon as I can. And if you like this video, like it. And if you didn't, dislike it. I don't fucking care. Whatever. And I want to say thank you all for watching. God bless America. Good night, wherever you are, anyone. And stay safe, everyone. Goodbye.